Good afternoon, the time is now 2:06. We're here today for the bid opening of IFB 21-21 renovations at Damaris Park. I'm Tammy Motino, City of Fall River purchasing agent. It's Sue Pavo, our head clerk for purchasing, and on the line listening in as well is Rodney from Stark Architects. Today we have 8 bid submissions, and the first one is New England Specialty Services. I'll be opening the bids, reading off the bid total. Everything will then be under the review of the awarding authority. New England Specialty, they have their bid bond. Certificate of authority. MBE papers are all submitted. Certificate of compliance. Affidavit of non-collusion. They have attached a reference sheet. They have a certification form completed.
Hi, I need to your first
All right, and New England Specialties bid is $168. That's $267,168 even. $267,168.
Glasses off.
Yeah, I think that's good. Point there. Our next bidder is Narragansett Improvement. They have their bid bond in the amount of 5% of their bid. Certificate of authority. MBWBE. Certificate of compliance. And their project references, certification form, and Narragansett Improvement's bid is $375,719. That is $375,719. And they did acknowledge addendum number 1. We have to look at that. The previous one. And for that. Our next bidder is Green Acres. New England Specialties did acknowledge addendum number 1. Rodney, where's there two addenda? Rodney? Hello? Were there two addenda?
Yes.
So did they do 1 and 2 or just 1?
The first one did 1 and 2, this second one, I only see 1.
Okay, New England Specialties, acknowledge addenda 1 and 2, Narragansett Improvement, acknowledge addenda number 1.
Okay.
Green Acres has acknowledged addenda number 1 and 2. They have their certificate of authority, MBWBE form, certificate of compliance. Just looking for their bid box. Subcontractors will be used on the project. There will be a proposed subcontractor, but he does not name it. They do have their bid bond in the amount of 5% of their bid. And Green Acres bid is $273,691. That's $273,691. Our next bidder is Baskin Builders. That's BASKIN. They have acknowledged addenda 1 and 2. They have a certificate of authority, and BWBE forms have been submitted and will be reviewed. Certificate of compliance, business reference, certification form, states that there will be a proposed subcontractor or contractors, but none have been stated. Affidavit of non-collusion and their bid bond. Baskin's bid is $333,115. That's $333,115. Our next bidder is Sentry Paving. They have a bid bond in the amount of 5% of their bid.
Looks like so way overrated.
They've acknowledged addenda 1 and 2. Certificate of authority. MBWBE forms are enclosed. Certificate of non-collusion. Business references. Certification form. There will be a proposed subcontractor, none are stated. Sentry's bid is $224,300. That's $224,300, Sentry Paving. I don't know who this next bidder is until I open the envelope, because it is not stated.
Thank you, sir.
I'm assuming this is for this bid. They have the wrong IFB number referenced on their envelope, but they do state that it's Damaris Park. The company is De Silver Landscape and Construction. They have a check in the amount of 5% of their bid. They have acknowledged addenda number 2. He could have had interpreted that as 2 addenda. MBE, WBE forms are submitted, signed. Business references enclosed. Certification form. States there will be no subcontractor involved. Certificate of authority, certificate of non-collusion. De Silva Landscape has a bid of $289,000 even. That's $289,000, De Silva Landscape. Our next bidder is Emnev. Emnev has acknowledged addenda 1 and 2. They have a bid bond in the amount of 5% of their bid. They have a certificate of authority, and VWBE forms have been enclosed and completed. There's a certificate of compliance, affidavit of non-collusion, business reference, certification form. There will be a proposed subcontractor. None has been determined. Emnev's bid is $299,700. Our 8th and final bid is Yardworks. They have acknowledged addendum number 1. They have a certificate of authority, certificate of compliance, MBWE forms have been submitted. They have an affidavit of non-collusion. They have attached business references. Certification form. There will be proposed subcontractors. None have been stated. Yardworks bid is $303,800. That's $303,800. That concludes our bid opening for IFB 21-21 for the Damaris Park renovations. Thank you and have a good day.